Hello, everyone. My name is Chidowere Jombu, your usual presenter. In today's lecture, we are going to look at electrical earthing. I decided to treat this topic as a matter of importance because most of us neglect electrical earthing in our buildings, in our residential buildings, in our factories, in our industries, and places where there is a utilization of electrical systems and apparatus. We ignore them, and because of the ignorance, it continues to bring about a lot of dangerous effects. We ask ourselves at this juncture now, what is electrical earthing? Electrical earthing is the process of creating a path or a low impedance path or resistance path where fault currents can flow. And where are these fault currents coming from? They are coming from lightning strikes, surges, open circuits. So excess of heat are flown through this very particular low impedance path which we created for the fault current to flow. So earthing in our buildings, in our residential buildings, in our factories, and wherever we utilize all electrical systems remains very, very sacrosanct. So having known the definition now, the next thing we are going to look at is the electrode. The electrode. What is the electrode used, or what kind of electrode that is used in trapping this very particular fault current? We can use copper or galvanized steel. These two objects are okay. Either you use pure copper or galvanized steel, then of a reasonable length. And of course, you should equally know that for effective earthing, you need a very long earth rod so that it will help to send the free or fault current deeply into the earth crust or general mass of the earth. Another thing you should know again is that the thinner, the smaller the diameter of the earth rod, the more the earthing becomes effective. The more the earthing becomes effective. So you can compare, let's say this is earth rod of this very particular dimension. These are earth rods. You can see the size. Then we have another one of this very dimension. You can see that because of this now, diameter is bigger, and this one now is smaller. So what it means is that this will send more fault current into the general mass of the earth than this that has a bigger diameter. So we need a lengthy one, a lengthy earth rod, then with a small diameter. So this is what we need for effective earthing. And another thing we need to know is that earthing value or earthing resistance value should not be more than 2 ohm. This is what the regulation stipulates. But then it depends on number of factors. For example, if you have an area you want to earth and it happened that is hilly or contains a lot of stones, what it means is that resistivity of that place is going to be very, very particular high. It's going to be high. So that means there is no how you can get 2 ohm or below. Therefore, the regulation now say that because of this kind of places, what we now do is to say from 10, between 2 and 10 ohm is precisely okay. So this is the value which you can always arrive to prove that your earthing or earthing process you are doing is okay. Then another thing we should know about earthing is that in doing earthing, we need earth materials. We need earth materials. And what are these earth materials? These earth materials are your charcoal, your manured soil, your animal dump, like cow dump, goat dump, even human being physics. All these things help in giving you an effective earthing system. Um, I want to correct this notion. Most of us use industrial salt. I don't think that industrial salt is appropriate. My reason being that industrial salt will react with that electrode. I think it's high time electricians, engineers, artisans, and everybody involved in this field should start removing industrial salts whenever you are doing your earthing or incorporating it as earth treatment materials. If you use manure, soil, addition of human feces or goat dumps or droppings, poultry droppings, they are okay. They give you what you need. Salt react with the electrodes. And another thing is fresh droppings is not too good again, more especially cow dumps. Cow dungs is not all that okay for earthing because that freshness will not give you what you need for an effective earthing. Rather, we prefer even the ones that they have packed somewhere and later use the dry ones so that it can give us the result which we need in earthing of that very particular equipment or appliance. So we need to make sure that all our earthing materials are okay. They are the right ones that won't react with the earth electrode. Because if it attacks it, means your earthing will fail. And when it fails, it means you need to redo. And that means you are exposing yourself to electric shock and other things like that. Then another important thing which we are going to discuss is now, how do you know that your earth is faulty or your equipment or even where you are living is not earth? See what you do. A socket. Let me take it that this is, let me take it now that this is a socket. We have socket now. Here is port 1. Let's call it the neutral end. This is port 2. Let's call it the life. And of course, this is your earth. So this is earth E. Now, bring a tungsten lamp, a lampoda with a bulb. Carry the neutral of this, remove it, and put one of the branch of that lampoda here. Then carry the other one and put at this very earth pot. If your lamp glows or shines brightly, that means the earthing there is adequate. The house is properly earthed. But if you put it and there is no light at all, or the lamp did not glow, it means that the property, the house, or the apparatus, or the equipment is not earthed. Another thing again, if it blink or the light is dim and not bright, what it means is that the earth is leaking, or probably the appliance is not properly earthed. Or if it's in a residential building, it means that there is leakage in that very particular building. And what it means is that you need to now re-earth so that you can get the right value for your earthing system. So this is where we wrap off and draw the curtain close. Meet me and follow me in my next edition. Bye for now. Follow me at my page at Chidowere Jumbo. Bye.